Hi everyone, this is Vi from Sparkling Faces, and today unfortunately I don't have a tutorial for you. However, I did want to give you a few updates and let you know what's been going on. The first thing I did want to talk about is I recently went to Fete. It was actually last week and it was a lot of fun. For those of you who follow my videos, you'll know that I went last year as well, and it was just so much fun. The second I came home, I wanted to go back. And this year, amazingly enough, it completely topped last year. I don't know. The first night we got there, we did the St. Patty's Day parade, and you know, I'm in Houston and our parades are not like that. Our parades are kind of boring. That parade was so much fun. Everyone was getting into it. People were dancing in the streets. We were getting beads and stickers and flowers. I mean, it was so much fun. And then the second night was the zombie walk, and I had already actually walked a lot on Thursday, so I didn't really want to walk during the zombie walk, so I stayed in and I actually did some body painting on Eric. Yeah, he actually let me body paint on him. That was still a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun watching everyone get dressed and transformed into zombies and seeing everyone's different ideas of zombies. It was cool. The other thing that I really liked about Fete is the classes that are available to you. I actually took two classes. I took Mark Reed's classes and Pasher's classes, and they're both great. If you want to take a class, I would recommend both of them highly. I love Mark Reed because when you take one of his classes, you learn so many boy designs. Like, there are tons of people out there who have problems coming up with boy designs. Well, Mark Reed's class is the perfect class to do that, because you just come out of it with tons of ideas, you know, and he shows you step by step how to do it. And you know, if you need help or have questions or whatever, he's more than happy to answer them for you as well. I don't know, highly recommended. And Pasher's class. Okay, so I had taken Pasher's class last year, and there were some, you know, there wasn't very many negative things. There was one. And basically it was that in his class you learned designs and you got to take step-by-step pictures and everything. However, you didn't do a lot of painting. And so when I took his class at Fete, you know, I didn't realize that it was actually the same class that I had taken before. But taking it the second time around, I could see all the things that he did to improve his class. He actually, I don't know what the right word is, but he encouraged you to practice the design on your arm, practice it on your partner, you know, just follow it along on paper or whatever the case may be. And I really liked that because, like I said, one of the things that I didn't like taking the class before is you didn't really paint. And it was nice to see that he actually listened to my suggestion and did something about it. Once again, great artist, great designs. His style is so beautiful. His line work is gorgeous. Definitely a class that I would recommend to everyone as well. Now, both of these classes that I took, they're actually kind of more advanced, like moderate to advanced painters. So if you're a beginner, I wouldn't recommend jumping into the class right away. I would recommend taking one of their beginners class so that you can build a foundation before you try to do the skull with the beautiful wings, or, you know, whatever it is. One of the other classes that I had taken at Fete was actually a marketing class. It was done by a woman. I don't remember her name, unfortunately. If you went to Fete and you remember her name, please put the link below. She just gave you some great ideas about marketing yourself and how to get into festivals without paying a fee. You know, it was great. It was awesome. It was a lot of information to absorb, a lot of great tips. There was actually two ladies that did a class like that, and they were both great. The one that I do remember and actually bought her book is Kate the Great. Awesome tips, awesome ideas, great book. The other lady was younger, but once again, I can't remember her name. One of the other things that I really liked about Fete this year that I didn't experience last year is a roommate. Yeah. Last year, Eric and I had our own room. Well, this year when we called up the hotel, they were actually completely booked and we could not get into the hotel. So there was a lady on Face Paint Forum who said that she wouldn't mind sharing a room with me. And I was really apprehensive because I'm weird like that and I don't like strangers and I don't know. Blah. So anyways, I shared a room with this lady. Her name is Annette and she runs facestoffollow.com, and she was so sweet. Oh my god. And she would go to sleep and Eric and I would be in bed like talking to each other, and I was like, isn't she cool? And he'd be like, oh yeah, I'm so glad she's our roommate. You know, I couldn't imagine anybody else being our roommate. And I was like, oh, I know, blah, blah, blah. So it was really funny that we both really, really liked her. And one of the things I had said to her was, you know, I'm so happy because I feel like I made a lifelong friend. I mean, we connected right away. She was so sweet. And I think at first, I kind of scared her a little bit because when I get nervous, I talk a lot and I talk really fast, and I think that made her feel a little bit weird. So she was a little bit quieter in the beginning, and then as, you know, the days went on, we got really close and, you know, we started talking a lot and she really opened up. So anyways, awesome painter, and I'll put the link to her website below as well. Oh, so one of the other things that I wanted to tell everybody, I'm so excited, is that at Fete, I met a lady named Nora, and she had an Artist on the Go table. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically a box with legs and wheels that open up into a table. So, like, I know some of you have seen my box, and it's just this big square box. It's basically that, except with legs. And I mean, I was just so excited because of the way that you packed it, the way that you carried it, you know, the way that it turned into a table and all your paints and everything's automatically already set up for you. I loved it. I fell in love. I was kind of apprehensive about spending that much money on this table. But the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, you know what, it's going to be worth it. It's going to make everything so much easier to carry. It rolls. So I ended up buying it. I actually bought it yesterday, and I got it in black. And they're making it for me this weekend. It should be ready on Monday. She said she was going to send it on Monday, and I should have it by next Friday. So I'm going to test it out for a month or so to see how I like it and see how well it works for me. And then I'll come back and let y'all know, because I don't want you to go out there and buy this table and, you know, it wasn't really all that awesome. But I don't know, it looked awesome. You know, for one of those people who like to carry everything, it looks so cool because you can have everything set up and velcroed onto this box table, and it's closed, and the second you open it, all your stuff is there ready to use, and I loved it. So yeah, those are the things that have been going on. I got home on Monday, so I'm still doing a lot of catch up from work. So I don't know, I was actually taking today off from working at home so that I can make a video for you guys, but it didn't work out. One of the things I did want to say is that thank you so much for the for everybody who made Fete happen. I mean, that was just so much fun. I met so many great people that I will probably keep in touch with, you know, for the rest of my life. And I think that's amazing because it's really hard to find good friends. So when you find them, you hold on to them. The last thing I wanted to say is, for those of you who see me on the streets or see me at a convention or, you know, whatever, don't be afraid to come up to me and say hi. I'm actually a really shy person in real life, you know. I'm probably the biggest chicken that you will ever meet, and so I'm never gonna be the one that comes up and, you know, hey, my name is Vi, blah, 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 blah. Probably not. I'll probably be the one sitting in the back waiting for you to come and say hi to me. I think sometimes people probably think that makes me a little snobby, but it's just because I'm shy. I get scared, you know, and I'm sure you're scared coming up to me as well. I just kind of feel like when I come up to people, I don't want you to think I'm stupid. Basically, that's it. Or, you know, weird or whatever it is. And so I'm probably not going to be the one that comes up to you first. So if, you know, if you see me, you know, maybe come up to me and tell me a joke or, you know, whatever it is, because I'll tell you right now, I laugh at anything. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's been going on, and I will talk to everyone later, and thank you so much for all your love and support, and I will try to keep making new videos for you. Bye.